Hey everyone, how are you today? Here's just a quick battle that I had with King that was pre-bank. However, it was a pretty good battle, so I decided to upload it anyway, so here we are. I decided to lead out with my Galissapod, knowing that he would probably start out with his Stealth Rocker. So now that he has that out, I go for the Aqua Jet here, pretty much take him down to 1 health. Kind of looks like he's at 2 health since that Focus Sash didn't activate, and he's able to get out his Stealth Rocks, which, I mean, sucks. I'm at the same time, I couldn't really do anything about it, and I don't have a Rapid Spinner, so, you know, whatever. Now, knowing that he probably switched out, I decide to go for the Liquidation here and do a crap ton to the Scissor, which is awesome. So now, getting that Scissor kind of low, he goes for the Mega Evolution, and is able to Mega Evolve, which really sucks for me since now he's able to go for a Roost and pretty much recover all of the damage that he has taken. Now, not wanting to switch out, I just kind of spam Liquidation here, and this whole scene is kind of, you know, both of us spamming Roost and Liquidation, which is kind of boring, so I'll speed it up. But eventually we get to the point where I am pretty close to my emergency exit, and knowing that, I go for the Aqua Jet here, almost take him out, and with my emergency exit switch out into my Rocky Helmeted Arcanine, which that Rocky Helmet really puts in work, since this Arcanine, after getting off his nice Intimidate here, is able to damage this Scizor by him actually going for U-turn and you know, pretty much committing suicide, and suicide is never really an answer. However, that's kind of what just happened here. So now he goes out into his Starmie, and knowing that he could probably throw off a Scald or something, I switched out into my Assault Vested Muck, who can take that no problem, as the Starmie actually goes for the Thunder Wave, which slows me down and gives me a chance to actually be paralyzed, which, you know, that's exactly what happens, which sucks, because I could have just finished off this Shower Cap with a knockoff here, as this Shower Cap goes for a Power Gem, does a little bit of damage, and I'm able to get the knockoff off and finish him off. So now Garchomp comes out, and having a feeling that he would probably go for an Earthquake here, I decide to switch out into my Tapu Bulu, which, I mean, isn't the best move on my part, since he could have maybe gone for an Iron Head or his Inferno Overdrive, which is what all Garchomps pretty much have nowadays, which is just Fire Fang and his Z Crystal. However, he does something much worse as he goes for the Swords Dance and get that +2 on his attack stat up, which really sucks. So now I'm kind of in a pretty shitty situation, since he goes for his Z move here, which is obvious Inferno Overdrive, and that'll finish me off rather easily. So now I'm, you know, as I was saying, I'm kind of stuck in a pickle. I'm not quite sure if I have anyone that can finish off this Garchomp within 1 hit. However, I had a good feeling that my Leaf Blade here would be able to take him out with the Leaf Blade due to the fact that my grassy terrain is up, which is exactly what happened here. So, you know, Leaf Blade putting in some work, getting that nice Beast Boost up is pretty amazing. So now that I get that Beast Boost up, I'm able to recover a bit of health here as King sends out his Elsa and starts up his Snow Warning. Now, knowing that after the hail and whatnot, I'm pretty sure that I'd still be able to take a hit from this Elsa, I just, you know, just kind of went for the Smart Strike here, as he's able to get off an Aurora's Veil, which kind of sucks, but, you know, it doesn't really matter all too much, I would say, since now I'm at +2 attack, which is awesome. So now I had a feeling that, you know, my Leaf Blade is just gonna tear throughout his whole team. I don't think anything can stop me when he decides to send out his Alolan Sandshrew here, or Sandslash, sorry, and, you know, go for that nice Icicle Crash, and you know what, I flinch. I flinch, and he is faster than me due to the hail, and switching out right now would be my death, since I can't switch out due to the Stealth Rocks, and this Sandslash is able to finish me off with an Earthquake, which, you know, now I'm kind of again, I'm in a pretty shitty situation here, since I don't really have anything to deal with it. I send out my Turtonator here, scare him off with my Fire Blast, as I actually do go for that, since I didn't want to over-predict. And, you know, I do a decent chunk to this Starboy over here, as we both kind of just sit out here and take this pain of the ass hail damage. So now that this Starboy gets a bit of a recovery off, he goes for his Scald, which really doesn't do all much, and shows me that this Starboy is actually probably specially defensive or whatnot. As I actually take my, I take this time to go for my Z move, which is the Bloom Doom, which he definitely did not predict. So I go for my Bloom Doom here, fire off a really strong grass attack. However, I cannot finish him for the life of me due to the Aurora's Veil, which actually saved his ass. The fact that he survived really sucks for me. However, things don't actually happen to go in his favor here. So now that Aurora Veil is off, for some reason he decides to go for a recover here. I'm not exactly sure why, since I'm able to finish him off with the Draco Meter. Maybe King didn't recognize that Aurora's Veil was down, I'm not exactly sure, but I am able to finish off this Starmie. So now I have 4 Pokemon left, while King only has his Sonic left. So things are looking quite up, they're looking quite up for me. However, this Sonic is something else, man. So he finishes off my Turtonator here, no problem. Loses a bit of health due to his Life Orb as I go out into my Golisopod, take quite a bit of damage, and go for a first impression here, which is guaranteed to be faster and do it, do a little bit of damage here as he goes for an as this Sonic goes for an Icicle Crash and finishes me off also. So now I have 2 Pokemon left. This Sonic is pretty low health, the Hail Stop, which is exactly kind of what I was going for, since I had a feeling that I'd be able to outspeed him with my Arcanine. As he goes, he just keeps spamming Earthquake here, finishes off my Muck as well. Really can't take that hit too well since I'm Assault Vested and I don't have any defensive investments. And here's the final part of the battle. I sent out my Arcanine, take a decent chunk of Stealth Rock damage, but I didn't think it would matter. Get out that nice Intimidate, and I'm thinking, you know what, I'll be able to finish him off with a Fire attack here as he is faster than me and is able to finish me off with an Earthquake. The reason being is that I am running a bulky Arcanine and he is running a really fast Sandslash. So even without that Hail, he is faster than me, and really close battle. Can't win them all. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you guys next week. Peace.